Hi, I'm Paul from the Studio Rats. Today we're looking at this. This is the PXO from ROCKETT Audio. This is the Phil signature overdrive that ROCKETT have just come out with. And while I was over at Guitar Summit over in Germany, I met Phil and he explained a little bit about this pedal. Now, just to be warned, if you're going to watch this video, if there's kids about, there's a bit of swearing in it, so you might want to get the kids out of the room or just turn the volume down. But here's Phil explaining all about the pedal.
Okay, this is a PXO. It's an overdrive boost, and it's just it's hard to talk about something and being so close to it, which means I got to hang out with this circuit for a good 6 to 8 months and just play this circuit because we're finicky, right? Guitar players. Oh yeah. There's the pedal of the week every week, and that means 52 pedals at the end of the year. That I love this one, I love that one. This for me, just honing in on everything this thing does is really amazing. So the first question that everybody asks,
go on, save me doing it.
What's the circuit is based on? And I'm like, well, the overdrive circuit is based on holy shit, and the boost circuit is based on what the fuck.
Awesome.
And that makes me really happy because I mean, I love, there's circuits that I love and there's circuits that I don't. I'm not a tube screamer guy. I'm not a clone guy. So my overdrive situation in best case scenario would be Malcolm Young out of the stack, and then a pedal to get some Van Halen.
Yep.
And for me, I love that. So this turned into 2 different voices.
Right.
And if I'm playing with the drills, I use 3 overdrive pedals. If I'm playing with, 2 overdrive pedals. When I'm with Bon Jovi, I use 3 different pedals. Because you need different flavors, right?
Yep.
But now this thing has created a situation, as an example, this is the solo to Living on a Prayer, and this is a solo to Lost Highway.
Awesome.
So you got a little and a lot. And then I'm talking about the boost, the post pre button, because I always thought it was a myth.
Yep.
And now I know it's not, because I've been messing with this. And in my Friedman half stack, I got it in post.
Right.
But to play into a combo that's cleaner, I'll put it in pre to have the boost enhance the sound of the combo, and then use the overdrive for the leads. So having those parameters to be able to dip around and check out has been really amazing. Yeah. There's 2 things that this thing does amazing, and let's just stick to the overdrive for now. This is a tilt EQ for the boost, so it goes really present boost and really dark boost, but still clear. I love clarity, whether I'm talking about overdrive pedals or I'm talking about pickups. I love clarity. I want note separations in the chords. I want to hit notes and feel things. That doesn't happen if it's all masked up, right?
Absolutely.
So, and now I forget what I was going to say here. Except it was something like, I don't know. Wait,
it's good.
Settings.
Yeah.
I love 2 settings. And I'm just talking about, this will always carve whatever you're looking for with the treble and the bass. But I love the gain off and the volume cranked to add this almost like a compression. It almost sounds like a tube compression. It doesn't sound fake. It sounds like, it's really sweet and very Van Halen-y. And then another way to run it in the studio is I want less compression, so I put the gain, the volume at around 11 o'clock, and I'll put the gain anywhere between 9 o'clock and noon. There's lots of gain here, more than I need, but maybe not as much as you. No, there's as much as you need. Whoever needs it, it's just it's doing everything I want, you know. And I'm really excited about it. I'm using it in my master class in a little bit. I'm using it when I play tonight, and it's just magic.
Now, as per the usual sort of J-Rockett pedal, these things are built like absolute tanks. J-Rockett do make absolutely fantastic pedals. So as Felix explained in that video, this is an overdrive and a boost. The standout feature of this pedal for me is this switch here. So we can either have the drive post the boost, or we can have it pre the boost. So let's start off with everything about 12 o'clock and hear how the drive sounds. So here's my tone without the drive. Now it's got a different character to a lot of drive pedals. This is definitely more low mids focused. So what I would do is to bring the treble up and bring the bass back a little bit. And it sounds like this. It is a really versatile sounding drive. If I bring the drive all the way back, now in the video, Felix said that he doesn't really like clones. That to me sounds quite clon-y, if that's a word. It's definitely got that sort of mid-focused tone about it, which I really like, especially on those sort of low gain sort of settings, which can really push your guitar to cut through a mix. And then as we turn up the drive, we can get a mass of saturation. Now if I bring the drive back, let's have a look at the boost side of the pedal. The boost side of the pedal has a tilt EQ, where basically what we're doing is we're tilting the frequency range. So we're boosting, the further up we go, we're boosting the higher frequencies and cutting the lows, and the opposite when we turn it that way. So we're boosting the lows and cutting the highs. This can be a really useful sounding EQ. It's really easy to dial in. As I said earlier on, we've got this switch here, which is pre and post. Now this puts the drive side of the pedal pre the boost or post the boost. So if the drive is pre the boost or before the boost pedal is acting like a volume boost going into the front of your amplifier. This is really handy if you want to have a volume lift for your solos. With the opposite of that, the drive post the boost is now coming before the drive pedal. So what we're doing is we're running more volume or more boost into the front of the drive pedal, which is going to give more sort of gain and saturation. And that for me is exactly as I would run it. I would personally run the gain back a little bit, so this is my rhythm tone. And then use the boost going into the front of the overdrive pedal as that extra kick up to my lead tone. So there you go, an absolutely awesome sounding pedal. I should have said this at the beginning of the video, but I'm going into my Hook Wizard amp over there. It is a proper valve amp as opposed to me going into a modeler. I think with a pedal like this, it wouldn't be as useful going into a modeler because we've got the boost section. Now we could run the boost going into the front of the overdrive, but if we use the boost going into the front of the modeler, so we used it post the drive, we've got the issue of overloading the front end of the modeler. But personally, I think this is an awesome drive to go right in the front of a valve amp. I'll leave a link for this pedal in the notes below, so if you want to go and check it out, you can do. It is absolutely awesome. Anyway, I really hope you guys got something out of this video. If you did get something out of it, don't forget to like and subscribe, click on the bell button, and you'll be notified of any future video that comes out from the Studio Rats. I'm Paul, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.